my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your prediction for the next 48 hours for the end of August. If you have strong Leo in your chart, you can resonate to any of these readings on this channel. Take what's yours, leave the rest behind, and most importantly, do not force a reading to fit. If it's not yours, it just may not be yours. Your fortune is communication. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendship, and a lucky win seems likely. All right, so someone wants to talk to you here, Leo. Someone may want to reunite with you, be your friend again, be your lover again, in whatever way, shape, or form. Some of you may also be receiving some communication that you've been waiting to get. Doesn't necessarily have to be that it's a reunion or rekindling, but you could definitely be receiving some sort of communication that you have been wishing for. So, a lucky win seems likely, so anything that you do in this next 48 hours, think of yourself always as a winner and see what happens. So you have a bunch of flyers coming through. You have 2 angels with express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator and peace and harmony. All right, so this is a really strong combination of someone wanting to make peace with you here. Someone wanting to see how you feel about something, where they stand with you in a sense. And with express your creativity, I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be placed in a position to express yourself, to say something, to respond to something. And with peace and harmony, I want to say that this could be if this is not a reunion or rekindling with someone that you weren't that harmonious with, I feel like, because it could be both for some of you, you may have a conversation with someone that restores the sense of peace in the connection. There could have been some tension or misunderstandings or miscommunication. Very interesting that communication is here as well, because Mercury just started to go direct. So, very strong indication that the communication will look up, both because of planetary aspects as well as the energy we're seeing here. So let's see what your angel is from this deck. And you have partnership. There you go. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. All right, so it looks like you are going to be connecting with someone. If you are not already connecting to an individual, you will very strongly learn from this person. This might be a little bit challenging for some of you in deciphering the energies, because I definitely feel like there is somebody coming in to your energy that is wanting to reunite. And it does also look like there are supportive partnerships in your life, love, career, personal friends, whatever the case may be. So a lot of people around you in the next 48 hours. A lot of people wanting to be around you, wanting to talk to you. So the universe is definitely giving you a really strong sign here with Archangel Raguel. Give to the partnerships that make you feel supported, stable, make you feel good. If a situation or person constantly makes you feel nervous or anxious, that is your intuition telling you that it is not for you. So with you getting the sense of reunion and rekindling, pay attention to how you feel. So let's see what we have from your angel and aura, and then we'll get more details in the tarot spread. And you have your desires are within your reach. Card number 44. All right. If you have not been seeing the number 4s, you definitely may start to see the number 4. This also has symbolism of a feather on this woman's dress. So you may definitely be seeing or finding a lot of feathers. Faith, what the freak? Patience, excitement, and relief. Yeah. So I feel like if you were on not so great energy with someone, I feel like it could be a big relief to know that there's healing here. Others of you, I feel like there could be a big relief around the fact that, you know, a lot of the times when energies try to rekindle or reunite, there is that fear of how you'll feel about a person's return or whatever the case may be. Some of you may be feeling a lot different with an energy where you're like, wow, I used to always get stressed out and annoyed about this, but I actually feel fine. And that's how you know you've grown. But there's definitely an emphasis on people in your life for the next 48 hours. And you're being called to express yourself. You're being called to respond or to talk more. Say what you feel. If you feel the need to place a boundary, do so. If you feel the need to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Place a peaceful boundary, do so. If you feel the need to engage more, do so. You know, follow what you are feeling. But if something is making you feel anxious, nervous, and not peaceful, that is your intuition telling you that that partnership, friendship, love situation is probably not the heaven-sent angel individual, heaven-sent angelic partnership that is supposed to bring you that full-on calm energy. So pay attention to how you are feeling at this time because you have a lot of energies coming in or around you. So let's see what the tarot has. First card out is the Fool. So you have a lot of new opportunities and new paths to go down, as well as the need to be brave and a bit courageous. What's that quote? Only fools are satisfied. For some reason, I don't know why, I just heard that. Especially with your desires are within reach. You may get something that you want. You may hear from an individual that you've wanted to. You may have a conversation that you've really wanted to have. You may connect to someone that you have been wishing to connect to. You know, when we don't have something and then we get it and then we're not as grateful or we don't... I'm trying to figure out like the way to express this. You know when you want something really bad and then you get it and then you're like, oh, okay. And then that really strong desire dissipates, but so does your engagement with the energy. Only fools are satisfied. So if you're constantly in the chase of satisfaction, you're never going to be satisfied. So the universe is kind of like, be satisfied with what you have, the supportive energies around you, and figure out how to navigate the other energies. You have the Two of Pentacles, so possibly you are going to be given some financial decisions around this time through expression. You know, communication may come in and it may actually involve you making a choice. Let's see, we have the Hierophant. Yeah. Interesting. Some of you, there's strong financial decisions happening at the moment. I feel like for others of you as well, I mean, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant with the Fool. I'm telling you, the Fool ain't called the Fool for no reason. If you have to think too hard on letting an energy back into your life, it's probably not meant to be there as strongly. If you receive an offer and you feel like you have to think real hard and you're more indecisive than anything else, the answer is usually no. Your possible challenge is strength. That's your energy, Leo. Your advice is the Chariot. Yep, keep on moving. Keep on moving forward. Some of you may actually be traveling or relocating around this time, and your outcome is the Nine of Swords. I felt it. I felt it right away with the Fool too. I'm like, I don't. If the Fool was like over here underneath peace and harmony, I'd be like, oh, okay. So like I read in this way, I read this way. So for the new people here that may not understand how I read sometimes. Yeah, I'm not surprised that your outcome is the Nine of Swords. I feel, you have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is all about commitments to self, commitments to partnerships, commitment to business, commitment to your own value and stability. And it looks like there is something approaching you. There's some sort, you're going to hear from someone or something. And it looks like it's going to make you feel, highly indecisive. And I'm telling you, if you got to stress out a decision, the answer's no. If you need to stress out if a person should be let back into your life at whatever type of magnitude, whether it's friend, love, even family, if it stresses you out to the Nine of Swords degree where you are having trouble sleeping and overthinking and having trouble getting out of the head, it's trying to push your energy away. Okay, on the Fool, we have Judgment. Yeah. I feel like with this as well, whoever is returning into your energy, whoever's already in your energy, I feel like there is a lot of past lessons and triggers coming into your bubble. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that they're triggering you. But if there is someone that is triggered by the fact they can't get back into your life, that could happen. Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. All right, so you are very iffy on expressing something to someone. You are very iffy in how you want to respond to a communication you will receive. I feel like you're iffy about more than one individual. I feel like for some of you, if there's past energy coming in, I feel like you could be iffy on how to respond or engage with it. I feel like even current energies around you. I feel like there's some off energy in how you're expressing yourself at the moment, Leo. And on the Hierophant, we have the Empress. Yeah. So you are blessed right now with very supportive energies around you. They're around you. But duality of life. Energies that are amazing are also going to be matched with energies that are not so amazing. And that's why the Hierophant is here. Because we learn and we get taught through experiences and through people. So with the Judgment energy being here as well, this card is telling you, what have you learned? So a lot of the times, a past friend or family member or romantic relationship resurfaces to see where, not to see in that type of sense, but the energy seeing where you're at. Are you still living out past stories, past energies, and past feelings and thoughts? Or are you in that newer energy? So I feel like you're going to be placed in some sort of conversation or receive some type of communication from a bunch of different people. I feel like at least two people with the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like there's going to be a high up in the air on how you're responding or how you're engaging. Your challenge with the Strength card is the Hermit. So your challenge is treating everyone like certain people that you strayed away from. For example, say you had a really bad relationship with a friend. It was horrible. You make a new friend and you're kind of like, all right, let me stay hermit. Let me pull back. I don't know what type of friend they are. Like, that's not fair. Why should they get the projection of your past? So that's your challenge, is not projecting your past and what you are healing onto another person. And it may be kind of hard because you may have those triggering energies around you or trying to get into your life at the same time you are tending to the partnerships that are in your life currently. There's something about people here, I'll tell you that. Some of you could be a mother figure as well with the Empress, or someone that you thought you would marry, or someone that you like knew from your childhood type of vibes. On the Chariot, as your advice, we had the Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Not them advising you to leave people out. Not them advising you to move away from energies that... there's a possible person here that abandoned you, possible friend or love. Maybe they ghosted you or just made you feel like left you high and dry, or just felt much of an abandonment. If these energies are resurfacing, keep pushing. Keep pushing, because some of you may actually reoccur the abandonment wound. And that's where your challenge is coming from. When you project that, that's what you'll get. So the universe is trying to tell you here, like, you have connections in your life at the moment. You have new friends. You have healthier family members. Some of you even love. And the universe is asking you, will you let the past, will you let resurfacing people trigger you to the point where you project it onto the people that are already around you? Nine of Swords is your outcome with the Three of Swords. I mean, I'm really not surprised at all. At all. I'm going to say something right now. Some of you are already projecting the past onto someone. If someone pushes away from you a little bit, or someone distances themselves from you, not in the way where they're like ghosting you, but I feel like if you have a current connections in your life, like say you have a friend and a past friend comes back in, and this past friend, they ghosted you, they were always in competition with you, you don't know how to handle their return, but because you're so engrossed in this energy's return, that the current friends you have, you decide to not engage with as much, or not be around them as much, because you're letting that past energy take your energy, and or even projecting it onto the friends. Do not be surprised if those friends distance themselves from you. Do not be surprised. Especially with your outcome as the Nine of Swords to the Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. And that's probably why you have your desires are within reach. Because this looks like a, cycle that you're supposed to break. Especially with Judgment to the Fool. This combination is telling you, how bad do you want the new life? How bad do you want the new people? How bad do you want the new abundance? How bad do you want the new world for yourself? Will you still project onto the new world? Will you still allow those energies, those friends, those co-workers, those lovers make you rewrite a story you don't want to relive? So let's see. Because you're being placed in very valuable partnerships, but I feel like there is a fear of projection. I feel like there is like a warning sign here of don't project onto it. Now, some of you, this could be vice versa. Some of you may feel like someone's projecting onto you and you're distancing yourself, But let's clarify this part here. The challenge, advice, and outcome. Your challenge with the Strength card and the Hermit, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you spin the wheel, baby. You spin the wheel, Leo. Which way you want to spin it? You're either going to spin it forwards or backwards. So your challenge here is, I almost feel like some of you don't even think that is so strong. You're like, oh, well, who cares if I engage with the past person and stress myself out? That's not going to do anything for my life. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. On the Five of Pentacles as your challenge, we have the King of Wands. So I feel like these energies also knocked your confidence as well. Made you feel like your work wasn't that good. Made you feel like your love wasn't good enough. Made you feel like your friendship wasn't good enough. And on the Three of Swords as the Nine of Swords as your outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles. Yep. You might shut down, and I'm telling you right now, if you shut down and not express your energy and close the heart because of whatever resurfacing energy, you're going to shift a little bit of your current connections. It just looks like that's what's going to happen. Okay, I have like a random example. Say you really don't like Virgos, okay? Say you just despise Virgos. You've met 1,000 Virgos and you just feel like, oh my gosh, Virgo people, right? If you're a Virgo, I'm so sorry. I've just decided to use y'all for the example because it just so happens to be your season now. And then you meet a new Virgo, but they're great. They're amazing. But you still give them the same, it doesn't matter how great you seem right now. You're still a Virgo. And I know your ass is going to give me some shit at one point in time. That's what you just created now. So, whether it is like a familiar energy or an actual reunion or attempt in terms of rekindling here, I feel like there's just something here where you're being placed in a cycle to break through of the past by past energies resurfacing. And it's like a test of, will you project onto the energies that are not doing anything to you just because this energy is here, just because this energy said something to you, just because this friend decided to see how you're doing. All right, let's see. Why is the Four of Pentacles in the outcome? Will you come out of the shutdown is what I would like to know. Six of Wands, yeah. All right, you will. You will. Everything's okay in the end, and if it's not the end, if it's not okay, it's not the end, you know. And with the Six of Wands here, I feel like you're going to understand that just because you're getting attention from people, you've had a theme about this too as well. Like, not all attention is good attention type of vibes. So I feel like you are going to feel a lot more, I want to say abundant, in the sense of knowing that, okay, this is fulfilling, this feels good because it feels genuine. But attention or communication that doesn't feel genuine and just feels like it's trying to see what you're up to and get into your energy and see what you got going on, and, you know, pay attention. You'll be able to tell between people who are prying in your life because they just want to know things and people who are actually like happy for you. Especially when you have past people resurface. So look, I don't know who it is, y'all, because you got the Two of Pentacles. So I'm going to say it could be more than one individual, or there's just a lot of people around you in a sense. Could be love, could be friend, could be family, could be someone you worked with. But don't project what this energy did to you or put you through onto the other partnerships that are around you. Because with this card coming out, I feel like that is what the warning sign is. Like, the universe, heaven, your angels have aligned you with better, supportive, healthy people. And I feel like that's why I'm feeling in the challenge energy of, look, when you project and shut down onto people that they didn't do anything to you to deserve it, don't feel upset if they distance themselves for a second or this, that, and the other, you know? Because I definitely feel like someone is feeling like they really want to support you, and they really, and it could be more than one person as well. But there could just be someone that resurfaced or someone that's resurfacing right now. And this past friend, they gonna ruin it all for all the other friends. Or whatever the case may be. So in terms of connections, in terms of zodiac signs in the chart, in the spread, that could be around you or in your birth chart, we have Aries, we have strong Taurus, we have Leo, we have Virgo, we have Libra. Cancer as well. So let's see what we got going on. Your ending oracle is the Metal King. I can't make this up. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. Okay. Card number 37. Some of you may listen to metal music, heavy metal music, and that's connected. Some of you may work with metal. The Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you his impenetrable shield of protection. No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you will not be hurt. This ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable that task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and another begins. Others' emotions are not yours, and no matter how empathetic you are, no matter how empathetic you may be. Another of the Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have a healthy sense of self-esteem. It's a good time to shine and be proud of what you have accomplished. Yes, and that is in your advice. Because I feel like there has been some criticism or there has been some energy from some of these possible resurfacing energies that knocked your confidence and your self-worth. So, I feel like this is definitely a message. It kind of feels more of like a, hey, be careful type of message. But not in like the scary, type of situation. Just more in a, could repeat a cycle here. If free willingly do so. So, this is what I have here for you, Leo. Thank you for being here and for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing rest of your day or night, wherever you are at in the world. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe, ring that bell so you get an alert of when a new reading comes out. Bye now, Leo.